Once again, good morning, and welcome to another edition of the Mid Morning Buzz here on Classic Radio, GBN TV. It's the Mid Morning Buzz with your host, GT, with you this morning. You know, it's a bad thing I always seem to do to me, Karen. Camellia.
Or call me Cammy.
I'll call you Cammy. You know, I've been having the off-air conversation with you. I ain't even take your name. I am the worst.
That is right in front of you.
But it's all good. It's all good. So we stick to Cammy.
Yes,
so,
please.
of course, our purpose for Cammy with us this morning, of course, she's representing Nexa. Of course, I guess those of you looking at the television, you'll see her logo on her shirt that represents who she's representing. Next, we're talking about, of course, Nexa Happier Holiday Loan Promotion that is out. And of course, we'll talk about everything else in between. We got some time this morning. We'll talk about everything else. But we want to kick off on the promotion. I know the promotion already started since in October, around the 27th.
Yes, so that was only on Monday. You know, I know it sounds very far away, but October the 27th was Monday. Today is only Thursday.
It sounds like if October was like a couple of weeks ago, eh?
It does. We're still in October.
Oh, we're still in October. Today is only the 30th of October. So it started on Monday. Tell us about the promotion as we move on through this one.
Sure.
What does this particular promotion entail?
Sure. So the promotion did start, as we were saying before, on Monday, and it goes up to December the 31st, right? So you have these next 2 months to actually come on board with us. So it's our Christmas promotion, right? It typically happens every year during this season because, you know, this is a time when most people, you know, want that little extra something to take care of their responsibilities, their family.
I want to fix my kitchen. I want to do it over for some reason. Everybody feels it when it really things around Christmas.
Yeah, take a little vacation, you know, spruce out, make yourself look new and fresh for next year. So, you know, I'm going to
go to Nexa because they have this promotion out and do something a little for myself. Exactly. You know that do something for yourself is something that folks don't usually do all the time. Eh?
Yeah, but you should, you know. What are you getting paid for? Just to pay bills? You have to celebrate some of the things.
That's the way life goes these days.
Well, we have to remember what we're doing it for, right? Not only to pay bills for, for us to mind ourselves. Not only mind the children, mind ourselves as well.
There's going to come a time they're going to move on.
Exactly.
So you always have to give yourself a little bit of attention.
Exactly.
And I agree with you with that. If I have never agreed with you with anything else, I agree with you with that.
Well, that's
100% with that this morning. So you said, so this loan goes up to $50,000.
$50,000.
Is it that $50,000 is the maximum you can get for the loan, or you could decide, hey, I don't want $50,000? How the option rolls out?
Okay, sure. For this promotion, it goes on up to $50,000. However, Nexa does have other promotions, other loans that are available. We still have all the loans available on us, like our mortgage loans, our cruise control, which is our vehicle loan. So any loan under the sun for any amount, you could come to Nexa. Just under this promotion is $50,000.
It's $50,000. So you can't get anything less than $50,000.
Yeah, you can get anything.
But it wouldn't be that. But it wouldn't be under that Christmas promotion
if you want to get something more than $50,000, it won't be under this promotion, this happier holiday promotion, right? But if you want $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, you know, $45,000, you could have that under this promotion.
Under this particular promotion. I just wanted to add a little bit of detail. Okay, sometimes someone said, "Oh, it's up to $50,000," but I may not want $50,000.
Oh, I thought you were talking about more. You know, they might want more. No, you could have.
No, I was talking within the range of what the promotion actually speaks about.
Yeah, some
$50,000 is the maximum that you can borrow from this particular
loan. Yeah, some people
but you can go under the $50,000 if you so wishes to.
Exactly. Right. So any amount from $1 to $5,000.
$1.
Well, nobody borrowed. But in answering your question, I just have to say that. Right?
It's just the way that you said $1. I wouldn't come to get $1.
Well, I would hope not. That would be bad borrowing practicing, and we don't do that, right?
No, I have decided that I want to get this loan. What this loan could be, I mean, we did mention some of it already initially. What this loan could be, purpose towards this particular loan.
Okay, so this loan could be used for any purpose.
Yeah.
Any legal, legitimate purpose.
Okay.
Right? So no nefarious reasons, but you could use it for anything. You could use it for traveling. You could use it, you know, to pay a bill that might be, you know, a little bit too much for you to handle right now.
Okay.
You know, you could buy presents. You could buy a Christmas tree. You could buy a car with it. You could paint your house. You could buy a washing machine, and I could go on and on. But anything that is legal and legitimate, you can use this loan for.
Who can qualify for this loan? How can one qualify? Who is qualified to what getting this particular loan?
Sure. So you must be an Nexa member.
Yeah.
All right. In good standing. If you're a member, you must be in good standing. So that means your loans are paid up to the responsible time. You know, you don't have any outstanding debts with the credit union. So, right, a member in good standing. If you're not yet a member, then you can become one.
Okay.
The good thing about Nexa is that you could actually apply for an account and actually apply for the loan at the same
time.
Yeah, so just bring all the information. So the requirements are that you need to have your proof of address, which is a bill in your name. You'll have to have photo IDs, right? Government issued photo IDs.
Yes.
Right? You will have to have, with Nexa, because it's a credit union, you know there's a fee for credit unions. It's all about people helping people, and that's the way that we help them.
Yes.
If you want to open the account, it's $310, right? If you want to open the account with the thought that you want to apply for a loan, then it's $510.
Okay.
Right? So what did I say? I said proof of address, your IDs, or we need a proof of income.
Okay.
Right? So your job letter or your pay slip.
Okay.
If you're self-employed, we will need a statement from another financial institution or something that speaks to you having an income. Right?
Okay. So I mean, sometimes that could be a bit ticklish for individuals who may not have proper bookkeeping and stuff like that. What's a workaround for them for that?
Well, with the credit union, we do it on a case-by-case basis, right? Because credit unions try to work with its members, right? That's how we started up, people helping people, right?
Sure.
So what I would do, I would advise you come in with all the necessary documents, everything that you have, right? And see how we can work with you, right? So as we've done with many other members before.
Yeah.
I mean, every case is different. So I'm not saying that when you come in with all the information, you're guaranteed.
What may work for me may not work for somebody.
May not work for
somebody
you,
else.
right? But like I know, like we have vendors and stuff. I just had a conversation with someone recently who was saying that they don't really save in the credit union, and when they buy stuff, they just buy it cash. They don't give receipts and stuff like that. That might make it a bit more difficult,
yes,
right? But still work with what you have, right? And speak to someone, right?
I mean, that's where the importance of proper bookkeeping comes in.
It is. It really
because you never know when you want to get to that other stage in terms of your business.
Yes.
You want to get that loan. You've been hearing about this. Just think about someone who's listening to our conversation this morning and me saying, hey, I want to get that loan from Nexa also.
I know. And
then you say, wow, I am self-employed. As I receive the cash, I dispose of it one time. That's
and
what a vast amount of individuals do that. You understand?
It happens quite a lot.
I work today, I may get a $500. I just use it. I may not be saving it, as you said. As you mentioned also, you may have to show, of course, other financial institutions you may be saving in and so forth.
Yes.
And sometimes you may not be doing that. So that's where the problem comes in. So it's just a way of changing your whole, the way in which you do things.
Exactly. And one thing I would tell people, like, even if you may not be able to get the loan due to those kind of circumstances, no, you could say in 6 months, tell yourself, I'm going to keep the best records I can. Yes. And in 6 months, I may be able to get this loan, right? I know we like instant gratification, but sometimes it's just not possible under the circumstances we live in, right?
So it's just about just changing your approach, and suddenly Nexa can make life different for you.
Exactly. Totally, and it's not a no. With the credit union, it's never a no. It's maybe it's not the right time.
All right.
Right?
All right. I mean, you did mention all of that, and maybe someone has said you did give some insight in terms of wanting to become a member. You did mention, hey, just what you do, make sure you have your different ID. Is it 1 or 2 pieces?
We can use one piece, but I think just for, accounting purposes and to make sure we're aligned with what the FIU or everything might want, it might be best to walk with 2, right?
Individual who wants to become a member, we kind of sideline to the membership day for a wee bit, and someone wants to become a member and they're saying, I cannot provide. Why is it proof of income is important, especially becoming a member?
For any financial institution or any financing, we need that, because just as how banks have rules and regulations, the credit union too must abide by those rules and regulations, and we have laws, right, that we need to follow. So across the board, this is necessary. It's not something any financial institution situation, not only Nexa can say we're not going to give.
But would someone not be given the opportunity to become a member if they cannot provide those information?
Well, I wouldn't say that. Again, I have to go back to credit unions don't typically say no, right? They may give you the advice that, okay, all right, it's only whatever it is to apply for the thing. I think it might be in your best interest to go and do so, right? Because, I mean, you cannot not have an ID in 2025.
Yeah. Well, I was assuming you may, let's say, for instance, an individual do have an ID, but they want to become a member of a credit union. But as it goes back again, they may not have that steady income to show, well, I have a pay stub that pays me every week, week or monthly or whatever.
I would say one of our requirements for this loan is that you must have continuous employment.
Continuous employment.
For the last 2 years.
Because, you had to have some way of showing you can pay back the loan.
Or with some, well, not with the loan precisely, but in some cases, what we do as well, remember, as I said, I keep on saying is, with the credit union, it's never a no.
Yes.
In some cases, what we do, we may have the ability or forthwith to tell them to bring in a letter that, someone else, maybe their parents, their guardian, or someone to that extent would say that they would cover the loan, or that they would cover them opening the accounts. So they will be able to do that.
Okay.
Again, credit unions is about people helping people, and it's never a no. We try to work with whatever circumstances we have. And again, case by case, that's how we take things. Right? So it might be different. Some people we have to probably, extend the extra hand to. Yeah. Whereas others we may need to.
It's understandable because, as you said, it's about people helping one another in credit unions, so you will never want to know what that particular member that may not have all the necessary requirements, but they could become an outstanding member.
Yes, they can. Right? Even with the loans as well, sometimes, you may have a business idea, right? And it sounds so good to you, but when you actually put pen to paper, there's certain things that you cannot cover, right? And instead of saying outright no, the credit unions will sit down and work with you as well.
Probably give you a different direction to go along with that particular idea.
Exactly,
that would have more incentives.
Or once you bring somebody on board, they may push a little bit more than they would normally push for another person, because they can see the long-term vision that you may have, right? Again, that's why it's a case-by-case basis, right?
I mean, incentives like that from the credit union is good. They're probably someone who is listening to us, and everyone always have an idea. Most businesses are started off with an idea.
Exactly.
And they may say, well, I'm thinking I could probably do pens. And you may say, well, there's 100. You come to the credit union and say, well, there's 100 companies doing pens already.
Yes.
Maybe you could do something different with it, even though as brilliant an idea as it is. It may say have a logo with Grenada, and I hope I give somebody a business idea.
Well, it could be, because what I was going to say as well is that's why we believe in consultation. So we don't talk about it enough, but one of our services is consultation.
Yes.
So you don't need to 100% come on board. I want you to open the account with Nexa. But however, I want you to be in a stable state of mind and financially ready to get a loan with us. So do the consultation. Don't say, okay, I'm going to take $20,000 and they must accept that. No. Because sometimes, and especially I know with houses and stuff, we always see these houses for $1.5 million. And then we say, oh, I want that house, and we stick our mind to it, right? But when you go by the loan officer, they may say, unfortunately, with your salary, you may only be able to afford the house with $250,000. And we already make up our mind, so that breaks our hearts.
It breaks you,
right? And
your whole demeanor gets put down a whole lot.
Exactly. So one of the things I always encourage when I speak to people is do that consultation, right? Call in. Make an appointment with the loan officer, bring all the documents that you have that you may want to, with the if you want to buy the house, the sales agreement, whatever it is, if you want to buy the car, the quotation, whatever it is, bring those in with your salary slip or pay slip or whatever it is, and have them do the consultation with you. Go through what it is that you want. They'll, talk about how much you could afford to pay every month and stuff like that, and then you will have a valid idea of the price range of the things that you would want, right? Instead of just, because I know we always feel that,
what I want I should get.
Yeah. That's always the first step. But I know how people feel when they go and then they say they can't get what they want. It's heartbreaking and it makes you feel very, very defeated. And we don't want that. We want a stable society.
You want to walk in maybe with a straight face but walk out smiling.
Yes.
Because what you were told by the loan officer, it inspired you in a way that you say, well,
exactly.
maybe I didn't get you 100% what I wanted to have.
But you have hope. You leave with hope.
I feel better now, as you said, the consultation was so good when you spoke to the individual that it makes them start to think different.
Exactly.
So they leave the establishment with a smile on their face, knowing that, I'm going to do something different. Maybe I have to come back in 6 months, or maybe I have to come back in a year with different information that I brought initially, and it makes a lot of difference.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, I'll just go into that direction. Because, sometimes folks have doesn't feel, well, I want a loan. This promotion is out, but the main reason why I should get that loan, so sometimes it's not always the best reason.
Yeah.
We hear 50,000 and I feel, well, I want to do this, so maybe I should just go for it. But you have to have a little bit of substance and a reason why you want that.
Yeah, but also it has to be sustainable to you, right? When you're paying back your loan, we don't want you, crying every time you have to pay back.
You won't say, well, I can't eat this month because I have to pay the loan. You understand? So that's where it always comes with, of course, doing it within your budget too.
Exactly.
And in your means.
So the consultation can really
offer you all of that information and let you know, well, that's the best thing to do. Now, the promotion is out, started, I guess there's always something to how can I put it? There's always some benefits from taking a loan also. There's always some benefits from taking a loan.
Of course. So, with the Happier Holiday loan, we do have some exciting promotions. We have social media promotions. We have in-branch promotions. We have grand prizes. We have a school promotion. So let me just go through those with you. All right. So the first one, the school donation. So it's a Happier Holiday school donation.
All right, tell me about that.
So a school will be able to, get $5,000 in donations from Nexa Credit Union.
Okay.
Right? So we're having a little, I wouldn't say competition. Well, maybe I would say competition, but a healthy competition, right? So we're asking schools to, nominate one or two teachers or persons in the school to be the ambassadors for the school, right? And then we're going to do some social media posts, some live videos and so on. And then we're going to ask our listening public, our viewing public, our social media public to choose the schools, right? Remember, Nexa was called Grenada Union of Teachers Credit Union.
Yes, so it's kind of affiliated somewhere with the schools.
So, we want to, give that extra special treatment to our schools, our teachers, our students, and while, making it fun and a little bit excited, right? So we've reached out to primary and secondary schools, and they have the choice to come on board with us, and then they're going to select the two or one persons from the school, and we're going to do the lives and so on, and the school is going to win $5,000.
What do the schools actually have to do though?
So nominate the people, and then the persons are going to act as influencers for the school, right? So they're just going to encourage, public, uproar, upcry in terms of, this is my best school, whatever school you went to, we want
the way of promoting your school in a particular way, in a positive light, that may encourage parents
to vote for them so they can get the donation, right? And it also, kind of influences some healthy, competition and camaraderie as well.
I would say my school is the best because my teachers in that particular way. Look at how I'm able to speak and articulate this because of my school and stuff like that. That's
so what you want is public interest, because what we're going to do is put polls up, right? We're going to poll you guys, and then you're going to vote for your schools, right?
That should be very interesting.
My alma mater is the best alma mater. Great. Did you vote? Did you vote for it?
All right. And imagine if the past pupils and so forth of the school get involved.
Exactly.
It could be very, very interesting.
Share it. Once you see basically, we have more details coming up on our social media pages. So once you see them pop up, just share them. We have Facebook and our Instagram. So Facebook, Nexa Credit Union, and Instagram, Nexa_Credit Union. Right? So share this, right? We also will have closer to Christmas, the week before Christmas, we will also have Santa in the branches. So he will be taking photos, interacting with the children.
Santa Claus.
yeah, wait for that. So yeah, we will have some giveaways there as well. We also have some mystery giveaways, some mystery unwrapped. So wrapped. So we will have like a gift wrap in the branch, and then during the live we would unwrap it and stuff like that. Really exciting
will
things.
Be revealed and so forth.
Prices will be revealed. So a mystery wrapped promotion.
Great.
Right, and then we also have a grand prize, but we do have smaller prizes. So we're giving away appliances. We're giving away bills, payment of bills. Right, you may get your bills paid. We also have gift baskets, and our grand prize will be a day pass for 3 at Sandals Resort in Grenada.
Nice.
And for 3, that's quite a good deal. I find go and relax. Sandals is all inclusive. You and your two other persons.
You gather a couple of friends and say, hey, let's go to Sandals.
Exactly. Remember, it has to be somebody over 18 that you're going with.
Yes.
But so now is a good time for you to come on board with us. Remember, with this promotion, it's very affordable. The interest rates are really good, right? So now is a great time for you to top up on anything that you would have been waiting for the entire year.
So which means individuals who apply for this loan also qualify for in the promotion in some of these promotions. But I'm accepting the one for the school. But then other individuals who are hey, I want to come and get that loan, you automatically get qualification for the other prices, I will assume.
Yes. Right, but some of them are on social media as well. So not
which involves everybody else.
Which involves everyone else,
and
right?
Members are encouraged to partake.
Exactly. Right. So we have everybody can get a bit of the pie, right? And this is a strong benefit as well, right? You're getting your money to do your extracurricular stuff, and you might win something extra for you.
So that's why I said the word incentives. You go for the loan, but there's incentive with that loan.
Exactly.
So even though you get the loan to do what you want to do, but there's incentive that comes along with the loan. I could win that pass for free to go to Sandals, the online. I
get my Glen bill paid.
I get my good paid. I come in the branch. I could read whatever. I unwrap that price. Whatever is revealed could be mine.
It could be mine. My school might get some money. To do extra activities. My school has a camp coming up. Maybe we could win that money for the school. We know some children, are not thing. We can make a little fun for persons who may not have food every day for the school. For 2 months or something like that.
I mean, it's good. I mean, as I said, great incentives. So which encourage individuals to pay attention to the promotion, listen to it some more. Of course, Cammy, you here talking about it, and you should probably see everybody in Grenada coming down to Nexa for the next couple of days. And
and we have 5 branches. We have 5 branches. So we have one in Crandance, one in St. George's, Grenville, Victoria, Carriacou. And one thing I didn't mention, and I should, with this promotion, we do have a savings component to this loan. Right? So portion of your loan will be set aside until you finish pay the loan, so you'll have some money after the loan to do whatever it is that you want with
incentives.
And that's a good strategy in my estimation, right? You pay a little, you save a little. So,
you get 20,000. They might let's leave 5,000 on the account. You finish pay that off in a timely manner. You have 5,000 to play around with.
Exactly, right? So that's a happier holiday.
You certainly could be 2025 holiday season for you.
I think so too. I think it's very, very exciting.
It's in a timely manner. It started on the 27th, goes up until the 31st of December, right?
Indeed.
But you still have, and between that segment day, you could certainly have a good Christmas.
You can have a very, very good Christmas.
Yeah, you could probably actually see Santa.
Yeah, well, Saturday. Santa will be outside, It's Christmas.
Can be anything we missed that you want to tap in before we wrap for today?
So on this, we have 2 promotions, right? One under our Home Your Way loan, which is a mortgage loan, we have a promotion now called Land First Loan.
Okay.
Right? And that can give you 100% financing on your land, your piece of land. And you know it's always a good time to purchase land.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Land appreciates.
Yep.
Right?
What it is today would not be the same tomorrow.
No.
Yes. It will
in a
more.
good way.
In a good way. It will
Not
be
in a
this- it will
negative
be
way.
Certainly much more tomorrow.
Exactly. And with this loan, you could also get up to 20 years to repay under that Land First Loan, right? There's also no down payment on this loan. There's also a savings component on this loan, reduced interest rate, and you get a discount on the closing fees.
Oh.
And you know, if you've purchased land or heard your partner talk about purchasing land, you know closing fees can be quite a lot.
Yes.
Right? And you know down payments can be quite a lot as well. So now is a great time, if you haven't been looking, to start looking to take part in this promotion.
You see a portion of land that you like and you think it's an appropriate location, come and have that conversation with Nexa.
Come and have the conversation. And remember, I told you about the consultation as well.
Yes.
Have the consultation too.
Yep.
Right?
And is it? And it's happy endings after that, right?
Wait, I have another one, you know.
There was another one?
I have two more promotions.
I actually thought you
I've given you everything. Everything I given you. Right? So under our cruise control promotion, we have two different promotions. Well, I wouldn't say promotions, incentives, right?
Incentives, okay.
So this Saturday will be by, the dealership right by Acado, formerly Independence Agencies,
Yes.
Specialized Automotive. We will be there this Saturday, right? They have a car show from 9 to 5.
All right.
Right? 9 to 5. And we have good rates, right? So we have younger interest rates.
Yeah. Younger interest rates.
Younger interest rates. Yes. So the interest rates are really good.
Really good.
Right? The terms, the length of terms are very, very good. Right? I'm saying very good because I want you to actually come down. I'm not telling you all the details.
I'm not going to tell you about it. Just make sure they're on Saturday.
Just make sure you come down on Saturdays, right? And the fees and charges, you get a discount on them.
Yeah.
So all across the board, it's real good.
It's a win-win for everyone.
It's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah.
So come down. There's going to be 2 loan officers there. Come down, get the information, walk with your pay slip and any other information you would like, right? And let the loan officers work for you, right? This one is quick approvals. Within 48 hours, you should have your approvals, right? But it's only for 1 day only.
Okay, and that's whether you want to purchase a new or used.
New or used.
Right?
Okay. So we have good rates for new vehicle and older vehicles as well. Right? And the vehicles will be right there.
Yeah, so you can watch it and say, I'm liking this vehicle. I've been watching it for a while.
So get a quotation right there and then come to Nexa's tent.
Talk to Nexa's tent and see what could be possible work out for you. And in 48 hours, you could, like Monday, Tuesday, you could find out, hey, it's a go for you.
Yeah, let's go for Wednesday because it's happening on Saturday.
Well, it's Saturday. Well, yes. I'm working with your time and you said 48 hours. But let's say Wednesday.
Working days.
You could actually find out and say, hey, it's a go for you.
Yes.
Of course, everything is A-okay in terms of the information that you brought on.
Exactly.
You can certainly get that vehicle whether it's new or used.
Yes, exactly. Right. And then on November the 14th and 15th, we will be by Huggins Automotive.
All right.
Right? And they have given us discounts on their vehicles that are available.
All right.
And we have special rates, special length of terms.
No young rates this time, right?
Young rates.
But you said young, so it's young. So I thought I was doubling the young one, right?
Young interest rates. Right? So young interest rates, very, very good interest rates. 10 years, we do have discounts available as well. Right? So now is the right time between October and November. Now is the greatest time for you to look into land, look into to vehicles, look into your Christmas loan, right? Because we're giving you everything, a little bit of everything.
With Nexa, you could start 2026 with a smile.
With a real big smile. The smile is going to be so big for you.
You see, you know, some folks would say you're smiling broader.
You're happy, boy.
You're happy. All right. All right. So I guess that's a wrap for us for today.
That's about it.
I mean, it's good promotions, and I certainly hope all listening and viewing audience will, of course, participate in the promotion that's coming up for the one on Saturday and the one on the 14th of November.
The 14th and 15th. And
be part of the Happier Christmas promotion.
Happier holidays.
Happier holidays.
Yes. And don't forget all
you know, when you're thinking about Christmas, you know, somehow we don't say holidays in Grenada. For some reason, hey, Christmas. Everything is Christmas.
Everything is Christmas.
So that's why that Christmas I keep popping in there.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound as punchy as happier
holidays.
Happier Christmas. Happier holidays sounds a little bit more punchier, you know?
Yeah. I would just kind of keeping it, you know, regular Grenada.
No, we have to sing, you know?
Anyway, Cammy, I want to thank you once again for coming and sharing information. I know it was information that our listeners and viewers will certainly make a whole lot of use of. And they certainly will come visit next time.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us.
You're certainly welcome. Hey, folks, that's where we're going to take a wrap for today's edition of the Mid-Morning Buzz here on Classic Radio GBN TV. We do the same this one. Compliments of folks of Nexa, as Cammy mentioned, is the Happier Holidays promotion and all the other promotion that she mentioned this morning. Have a good one, folks. That's where we say goodbye. Cammy, all the best once again. All right.